News. 13 Action News. Good morning, Las Vegas.
An update on a deadly crash in the North Valley, how it will affect your morning commute.
You got your son and you got your babies at the house, and they don't care about that tantrum. They want to eat now.
Changes to the way food stamps are given out happening today. A reminder on why you may need to plan ahead.
An act of kindness toward a boy with autism, how a stranger helped him through his first life alone. Good morning to you, Las Vegas. Good to have you with us on this Monday morning. We've made it to July.
I can't believe it.
Right?
I'm Marissa Keniston in for Dana Roselli this morning.
Good to have you all. And Justin Bruce is back from his vacay. We're spreading the love this summer, Justin. All of us kind of taking turns getting a little time off.
You got to get that time off whenever you can. We are, as we turn the calendar to July, entering the hottest month of the year here in Las Vegas. And the forecast this week follows suit. 84 right now at McCarran. We got a lot of folks in the 70s, so it's a reasonably pleasant morning. Our 13-hour forecast promises plenty of sunshine. If you're doing anything outside, try to do it before 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll enjoy the 80s during that stretch, but throughout the afternoon will range from about 100 up to about 105, so t-shirt weather for sure. Look at the high temperatures. Around 4 p.m. we'll see a high of 106 on the east side, 105 officially at McCarran, maybe about 102 in Summerlin. Now, Marissa, the breezes are they're out there this morning, especially on the south side of town. We got a lot of wind to talk about as we head toward the 4th of July.
All right, Justin, thank you so much. No major crashes to start out your Monday morning, so let's take a look at some of those traffic conditions around the valley. I'm seeing 69 miles an hour right here at the Durango curve, moving up towards the middle of the valley. 95 near Flamingo, 76 miles an hour. There are a couple speeders. Slow down there. If you are out on the roads. All right, I do have to tell you, if you drive in Summerlin, there is a new traffic signal. Crestdale Lane and Hualapai Way. Don't get caught going through that traffic signal. That is going to be new for your morning commute.
Breaking news update. Roads are back open this morning after a deadly crash in the North Valley. This was on the 215 near the I-15 North. NHP says a single vehicle crashed around 10 o'clock, shutting down the eastbound lanes. At least one person died. No word of speed or impairment were factors in the crash. A security guard accused of murdering a man at a shopping center is sitting in jail right now. That as nearby workers build a memorial in the victim's honor outside their shops. Nicole Melton says the 7 candles represent the 7 hours between the time police say the shooting happened and the time a worker found the man and called police. Her co-worker Isabella Cerrillo is inviting anyone who knew the man to add to the memorial.
Definitely this should have never happened to him. Under the way that this happened, and I'm sorry for whoever's out there that knows him. It's tragic.
Police arrested Brian Love in connection with the shooting. He's charged with open murder. Love is being held without bond at the Clark County Detention Center. His next court appearance is tomorrow.
A woman accused of hitting and killing a Las Vegas manicurist with her car is headed back to court today. Crystal Whipple is accused of killing Ngoc Nguyen after running out on a $35 bill. Investigators say she hit the 51-year-old woman with her car as she drove away. Whipple heads to court this morning for a preliminary hearing. A judge is deciding if there's probable cause in this case to move forward.
President Trump is now back at the White House after a 4-day trip to Asia. While he was there, he became the first sitting U.S. president to step on North Korean soil.
And this morning, the president is describing his meeting with the North Korean leader as wonderful. But are they closer to a nuclear deal? ABC's Andrea Fujii has more from New York.
The two leaders spent an hour behind closed doors as President Trump tries to restart nuclear talks with North Korea. President Trump back in Washington, tweeting this video of his meeting with North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un. History made as he became the first sitting U.S. president to step into the country. President Trump made the surprise visit to the demilitarized zone following the G20 summit, where he met with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping. But it was President Trump's meeting with Kim Jong-un that's received the most media attention, which at times became chaotic as the two men walked back into the South Korean side of the border.
Come on. Move.
And in a rare move, the reclusive North Korean leader spoke directly to American reporters.
이 행동 자체만 보시지 말고
I believe just looking at this action, this is an expression of his willingness to eliminate all the unfortunate past and open a new future.
The last round of nuclear talks with North Korea failed, but now its state media is hailing this meeting as successful. Despite all of the symbolism with this meeting, there is still no concrete progress for North Korea to give up its nuclear weapons. But President Trump says they will resume talks to try to get to a nuclear deal. In New York, Andrea Fujii, ABC News.
And starting today, big changes to the way food stamp benefits are given out. They will now be staggered over the first 10 days of the month. Before, food stamps were issued to all recipients on the first of every month.
You got your son and you got your babies at the house, and they don't care about that 10 thing. They want to eat now, you know. I know that, you know, they have their own system, but it's all in all, it's tough.
The new issue date is determined based on the cardholder's last number of their birth year. So, for example, if your birth year is 1975, you will receive benefits on the 5th of the month. We have more information on our website, ktnv.com.
Looking ahead, Senator Elizabeth Warren will be in Las Vegas this week for an organizing event. The 2020 Democratic presidential hopeful will be visiting the East Las Vegas Community Center tomorrow. It starts at 6 p.m. and it is open to the public.
Today, the Las Vegas Aces are teaming up with Findlay Toyota and the American Red Cross for a blood drive. American Red Cross's blood bank is historically at its lowest the week of July 4th and during the summer. Donors will get the chance to get autographs from and take pictures with Aces players. And you can also take advantage of a special ticket offer for an upcoming Aces game. Again, the blood drive is today from 2 to 7 p.m. It's going to be at Findlay Toyota in Henderson.
It's 4:36. Everyone, a close call for a family in Washington.
Even if it was an accident, like, it could have killed one of our kids.
The terrifying moments, an illegal firework blew up in their back door.
And caught on camera, the frightening moment, a man suddenly takes off with a sheriff's deputy hanging from the door.
So it's the first week of July. We know it's going to be hot, but it's also going to be windy over the next 4 afternoons, gusts of 25 to 30 miles per hour. We'll talk about 4th of July temperatures, which is Thursday, coming up in the 7-day planner.
A close call for a family in Washington. A door